Hi, my name is Sheila Pippin, and it's my joy to tell you a little bit about my journey of faith. As a child, I was raised in a house that we worshiped God regularly every Sunday, and that was a great thing. We didn't talk a lot about our faith, but we knew that was what we did. As I became a little older, I kind of started owning my own faith, and I was baptized as a 9-year-old during vacation Bible school. That was a great part of my beginning. As I became a little bit older, I knew that God was calling me to ministry. I was in a church that didn't necessarily push women into ministry that way, so it was a little bit confusing for me, but I knew that God was calling me. So at age 16, I began directing choirs, directing children's choirs at my church, and a dear friend of mine and I did that together, and it was such a great time. We had so much fun doing it, and as I continued to grow in my faith, there was a church that was actually looking for a director of youth and children's choirs. I was teaching full-time, teaching vocal music in schools, and so that was my opportunity, and I applied for that position. I felt so sure that God was saying, this is for you. And I did end up with that position. I was, for 38 years, the director of all of the music ministries, and toward the end of that time, in that 38 years, I was able to do the care ministries as well. I felt the nudge from God to say, it's time to do something different. It's time to go. And so I met with Pastor Jim Mason and with Mary Decker, and I knew that if this was the kind of people that I would work with at Schweitzer, this was my place. As I was serving as the director of First Impressions, I was connecting with so many people, and I loved doing that. And one day Pastor Jason came and talked to me and let me know that it was a possibility that Pastor Jim was going to retire soon. He asked me if I would consider taking over the congregational care ministry, and Jason came back after a talk with Spencer and with the board and asked me if I would be interested in ordination. My jaw dropped. After picking up my jaw, I said, absolutely. So in the meantime, I've been taking classes. I've worked with my mentor, Mark Mildren. It's been a wonderful experience, just digging deeper into my faith and finding out what it means to truly be a pastor. What a blessing it is. And so to be ordained on the 23rd this week, I'm just so thankful. I mean, I just feel like this is God coming full circle in my life. I've always served Him in various ways, and He's used my gifts so amazingly. I'm just so thankful that He's given me these gifts to share. I think this is one more step in God's journey in my life. So as I come to this special time in my life and in my life of ministry, I just want to say thank you to the people of Schweitzer Church. Oh, I'm going to cry. I just can't believe God does this in my life. But thank you so much for your support. Thank you for believing in me, and for the board and for the pastors supporting me during this journey. And I promise I will continue to serve God by caring for you. Thank you for this opportunity.